Praise be to Allah, the Allah of all the worlds. Blessings and peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad and upon his family and all his companions. There is no deity but you. Glory be to you. Truly, I have been among the wrongdoers. My Allah, there is no true God but you. I glorify you above any deficiencies attributed to your creation. Indeed, I have wronged my own soul. Our Allah, grant us good in this world and good in the hereafter, and protect us from the torment of the fire. My Allah, forgive me, my parents, and all the believers. O Muhammad, spiritual refuge of the seeker, I seek refuge in you from the whisperings of the devils and from their presence in influencing matters. My Allah, expand my breast for me, make my task easy for me, and untie the knot from my tongue so that they may understand my speech. Success and acceptance come only from you. Infinite praise and gratitude be to our God, who created the heavens and the earth without any pre-existing instrument. Praise as countless as the breaths of his creation. He is the God of Adam, Seth, Idris, Noah, Hud, Saleh, Abraham, Lot, Ishmael, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, Job, Shuaib, Moses, Aaron, David, Solomon, Elijah, Elisha, Jonah, Zechariah, John, Jesus, and finally, our Master Muhammad, whose name is blessed in the four scriptures. May Allah's peace be upon all his prophets. If Allah wills, tonight we will begin a blessed session from the Discourses of Abdul Qadir Gilani. Our tafsir lessons continue, and we are striving to study Imam Rabbani's Maktubat. I felt the need to add Gilani's discourses to these. For his work, Futuh al-Ghayb is a compilation of notes from over 70 public discourses. I read it years ago, and it left a profound impact on my soul. I had hoped that one day, if destined, we would include this work in our gatherings. He is among the first names that come to mind when speaking of the masters of the saints. The path he founded is among the 12 legitimate Sufi orders, the first to be established, emphasizing vocal dhikr. I wish to bring the advice of such a figure into our study circle, for the majority of scholars and saints serve with the attribute of beauty, with a gentle manner. Abdul Qadir Gilani, however, speaks with the attribute of majesty, with a tone that makes the self tremble. I am certain that when you hear the passages I will read shortly, each of you will feel shaken. During the Maktubat gatherings, your heart finds sweetness and tranquility fills your breast. But when listening to Gilani's advice, you will feel as if slapped addressing your ego, your devil, your habits. Every time I read it, I feel as if I am sitting in his assembly, feeling a blow on the back of my neck. I would receive such spiritual nourishment that my soul would be shaken, drawing closer to the truth. As you know, Allah supported all his prophets with miracles. To the saints he granted spiritual gifts. Abdul Qadir Gilani is one of those saints known for manifesting numerous karamat in Islamic history. Tonight, I will share selected advice from the first assembly of Futuh al-Ghayb. The venerable saint delivered lengthy speeches in each session, often spanning 10 pages. As it's not feasible to read them in full, I have selected sections most relevant to today's youth and the Ummah. As always, we will conclude this session concisely within about an hour and send you home. The Imam begins his discourse with these words: when divine decree befalls a person, defying the one who sent it kills faith, extinguishes the light of monotheism, Tawheed, and annihilates reliance and sincerity, Ikhlas. When destiny arrives, one must not ask why or how. A believer welcomes everything that befalls him with, "Welcome, you are welcome. You have brought joy." He gives thanks for blessings and shows patience in trials. This is true faith. The ego nafs, however, constantly opposes desires, chaos, and rejects rules. Whoever seeks its reform must struggle against it. The ego commands evil. But if the intellect is nourished with knowledge, the Quran and the Sunnah, it can resist the ego. An intellect without knowledge is like a soldier without weapons. Satan sometimes approaches from the left with open sins. Other times he approaches from the right with insidious whispers. For instance, deciding to read Quran instead of attending a spiritual gathering only to read for a few minutes before getting immersed in worldly distractions, thus depriving oneself of the true spiritual benefit. This is Satan approaching from the right. We must be vigilant against this. Allah grants the patient servants abundant and limitless reward. Not being hasty, acting with deliberation, is a characteristic of the believer. A moment of impatience can lead to great disaster. Succumbing to anger and making a single mistake can bring years of regret. Patience is the rank of heroism. Brave ones like Ulubatli Hassan and Omar Halis Damir entered history through a moment of patience and sacrifice. The heart is the commander of the body. If it is righteous, all limbs become righteous. If it is corrupt, everything becomes corrupt. The heart is like a bird in a cage. The essence is the bird, not the cage. The heart's reform is possible through God consciousness, haq, reliance, tawakkul, and sincerity, Ikhlas. Divine assistance never ceases for those on Allah's path. Being with the righteous, following their path, leads us to the truth. Calamities decreed in destiny can be lightened or even averted through prayer and righteous deeds. Divine grace always accompanies those who serve Allah's cause. O congregation, enter the path of divine decree. Turn to Abdul Qadir Gilani. Adopt the path he held. Reject the sovereignty of your ego. Surrender completely to Allah. The great ones sleep to overcome sleep. They eat to struggle against the ego, and they speak only out of necessity. They speak by Allah's will, spreading His wisdom after the passing of the prophets. Their legacy is carried by scholars and saints. On this path, those who are insincere are quickly exposed. Love for Allah is not proven in times of bounty, but in times of trial and calamity. Poverty and tribulation are consequences of love for Allah and His Messenger. Our Allah, grant us good in this world and good in the hereafter, and protect us from the punishment of the fire. Amen. O our Allah, may you grant us the ability to engrave what we understood in tonight's gathering onto our lives, and grant us all attainment to the truth. God willing, we will continue our tafsir, maktubat, and Gilani lessons in the coming weeks. Do not forget this humble servant in your prayers. I do not ask you for any reward. My reward is only with Allah, who created me. All praise is due to Allah, the Allah of all the worlds,